Well, now to a star guest from Tyneside who's been spreading a little Geordie recently in clubs all over the country, soon the world. So to end our tribute to the Newcastle 900, here's Leah Bell with a poem that really needs subtitles, I think, for southern viewers. Leah.
When Geordie Brune of Backworth went to war in 39, he made a pal of Billy Bland from Howden on the Tyne. And on parade or in the mess when having cups of tea, wherever one of them was found, the other one would be. As pals, both Bill and Geordie went on fighting up the line. They fought through France and Belgium first, then they crossed the Rhine. Beat the German army and the Gorald Hitler doon. Then they were putting billets in a little German tune. They'd been there for a month or two when Bill got word to say that he was gone home on leave. He'd be a month away. This news excited Geordie. He said, "I'll tell you, Bill, there's one thing I want you to do, of course, that's if you will. Gan up and see me missus, lad, from Howden, it's not far. Just get the train to Backworth or gan up by bus or car. She's sure to make you welcome, and you'll get a cup of tea. She'll be that pleased to see you, 'cause she knows you've been with me." So Bill said, "I'll read Geordie, and I'll look her up. And if she makes a cup of tea, I'll stop and have a sup." So Bill went on his journey with his small kit and his pack, and Geordie, all excited, waited when he landed back. Bill said, "I know you're anxious, lad, to hear how I got on. I'll tell you this, I hardly know me leave's been and gone." "Did you go up and see me missus, lad?" said Geordie with a grin. "I bet she really made you laugh when once you'd gotten in." Bill said, "Aye, she did and all. She really made us laugh, the funny thing she said. In fact, I laughed that much, I nearly fell rear of bed."
Thank you very much, Leah. Coming on, hey, it was canny, that. Yeah. Yeah. How long have you been doing monologues? You do them in act, do you?
Well, I started doing them. This is me
Oh,
again.
doing them, yes. Oh, I see.
I started doing them when I was working around the clubs, and sometimes you'd get places and the organist would say, "I cannot play that, bonny lass," so I thought, right, I'll talk for half an hour.
Which you do very easily, can't you? Yes, yes. Well, the club's just in the area or around the country?
Well, in general, all over the place, but you can't really do Geordie Brune of Backworth when you're in London, can you?
Well, you cannot really.
No, not really.
But, I mean, any foreigners in the audience, I mean British foreigners, do they understand it? Do they find it
Well,
easy to follow?
funnily enough, wherever you go, somebody says, what a time I had in Newcastle, and they always know the Geordies, you see, so it always works out well.
Where did you get that particular one from? Because I'm sure people are going to ask, "Yeah, I love the poem." You know,
Well, I got it from a little book somebody gave us in a club one night, actually. They gave us a book of Geordie poems. That's where I started learning them from.
Will you be doing this sort of thing in Malta? The Geordie poems?
I will do if I lose when I'm gambling.
I'm looking forward to that. Well, looking forward to that, yeah. Do you gamble anyway, going back to that?
No, it's just that, well, when you're there, you know, you have to, don't you? Have a little flutter.
It's very sensible, I think.
What?
Taking chips instead of a fee, or part of a fee.
Well, I'm going to have a go.
Leah, I'm sorry you're not at home for Christmas, but have a marvellous time in Malta.
Thanks very much.
And do us a favour, send us some sunshine, will you?
Aren't you glad I'm going?
No, I'm not. Thanks a lot, Leah.